Alright, here we go again. Video number 2. This time around I'm going to knock out a couple, one of the small quests that's right around town here. They're quests that I already have memorized, so
I'm listening.
give this annoying guy his ring, and then go up here and get the quest to steal it right back. Alright, so that guy is basically the highwayman that stays in town, likes to shake down town members. And so far, Fargoth seems to be the only one that gets away with it. Or gets away from it. And since we're already over here, we can come over here and let's see. Pretend to be surprised upon finding this. And then go back into the lighthouse to do our spying. Unarmored, okay. Alright, so he won't go to his hiding spot until after about 10. So now we sit and wait. And while we're waiting, I've been thinking lately about the idea of getting some mod contest going. The nature of the contest would be that somebody sends me a mod, preferably with them making a YouTube video of their own, giving a basic description of the mod as well as a link to it. And then I would take the mod, do a playthrough of it on a separate character with just that mod running and little else as possible. Upon uploading that video, I would give a mod back of my own creation that they would would be considered the counter challenge. I haven't put too much more thought into this yet, but I thought it'd be something to get out there. With Morrowind, there's not exactly a lot that you can do with community interaction. That's one of the only two ideas that I've come across. This one I came up with on my own. The other idea that I did come across on Reddit was somebody wanting to do a co-op play where they would play through for an hour, and then they would send their save to somebody else and they would play through for an hour and just keep sending it back and forth. I can't really say I like that idea, but it's really the only other option for community interaction that I've seen. Okay, so I didn't miss my window. He must be just derping a little harder than usual right now. And he's supposed to be the only idiot walking around with a torch in town, so... Oh, there he is. When he starts on his AI path to get to the hideout, he'll actually be sneaking. while holding his torch because, he's a genius. And so far he's not sneaking yet. So if anybody's got any mod suggestions, or some that they want to issue as a challenge, if you want to issue one as a challenge, that means that I'll obviously be responding to your challenge as long as you make it known to me. So that'll get inter-channel interaction going as well. When you send the issue the challenge to me, you'll send a link to my channel, notify me of it. That'll get some of your followers looking my way. And in the event that you're actually newer than I am, when I respond to your challenge, I'll be sending the link back your way so we can share followers, create something of a network. At this point, seeing as I literally have 0 subscribers, it's kind of a desperate plea on my end, but eventually in the future, hopefully I'll be helping other people rather than the other way around. And this little jerk still isn't sneaking around. Did I wait too long? I think I waited too long. Oh, no, there he goes. He's just about to stop the recording to start over, and here the little slow prick starts up his job. So as you can see, a perfect example of idiocy. The one and only guy carrying a torch in town is trying to sneak, so, hopefully nobody notices the splotch of light just moving around town and a guy disappearing and reappearing. And for the record, he is not actually coming to me. I think that extra arm on his path was there just to scare players. But he actually comes down here and then goes back up to his hiding spot. Gee, I wonder if that lady's noticed the splotch of light moving around with nobody in it yet. So, there he is at his hiding spot. And now that you have his hiding spot, anytime you mention it to him, you'll lose 10 disposition with him. And Bonsai. Okay, so now he's finally gotten rid of his torch, so he can sneak away from his hiding spot just fine. And the stump is a container, his ring, a slightly better lockpick, and 300 gold. Hello. Yeah, you get your sneak up. Alright, so now we head back in here to turn in the quest. And lo and behold, he doesn't even give you a chance to lie. He just takes your 300 gold and gives you 100 of it back. Your disposition with him is improved, but as far as I know, he never does anything for the rest of the game. And now we have actually 218 gold to get started with. So, and when you turned in the ring to Fargoth, you actually he's buddy-buddy with Erlith here, so Errol, so you get a disposition boost with him. Now, if you talk to Fargoth again after having raided his hiding spot, he doesn't know it's you, but if you mention it, he gets a little pissy with you, so you lose 10 disposition. I don't know if disposition loss with him affects Errol, but really I think that's all Fargoth is ever good for too, so no reason to ever talk to him again, to even risk it. But your disposition will give you better prices. And since the very next quest is going to have me going out and doing some fighting, it's time to pick up some armor. And I don't know if I want to pick up a spear or not. Spears are pretty trashy in this game, but spear is one of, I think, the only skill that actually lets you boost endurance at a higher rate. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get a spear. Let's see if we can bring this down to 25. Yep. Not much of a savings, but... Alright, so, we got our new gear. Alright, so far this video is already twice as long as any I've done before, and let's see how my trashy internet handles it. Until next time, have fun, and hopefully bring some mod challenges.